Consider triangles JNP, JPQ, JQS, and JSV represented below. In these triangles, NP is 29, NP is 29, N to J is 37, and J to V is 68. To the nearest tenth of a degree, what's the measurement of angle PQJ? I'm going to start off looking at triangle JSV. That's this triangle down here. I have enough information to figure out the length of JS. The cosine of 24 is the adjacent over the hypotenuse, and we know the hypotenuse, we don't know the adjacent. Cross multiply the 68 times the cos of 24, that gives us the adjacent. Run it through the calculator, you get 62.1211. I'm going to write that down right here. Then I'm going to use this information to find the length of J to Q. For triangle JQS, I am going to use the law of sines. This is angle Q, so I'm going to call this side Q. This is angle S, so I'm going to call this side S. I have sine of Q over Q is equal to sine of angle S over side S, which gives me angle Q we know is 67 degrees. We know that side Q is 62.1211. We know that angle S is 63. We're going to use that to find the length of side S. Cross multiply, switch the S and the sine of 67, and then I'm going to cross multiply the 62.1211 up here. It's going to multiply the sine of 63. We have S, side S is 62.1211 times the sine of 63 degrees divided by the sine of 67 degrees, which gives us 60.1304 centimeters. I want to find the length of PJ. I'm going to be looking at this triangle over here. I'm going to call this side N, if that's angle N. This is my angle P, so I'm going to call this side P. This is going to be my side J. For triangle JNP, N squared is equal to P squared plus J squared minus 2 times P times J times the cosine of N, angle N, which is 74. Fill in what we know. N squared is equal to, the P side is 37 squared, plus the J side is 29 squared. Take away 2 times P times J, 37 times 29 times the cos of 74. Run that through the calculator. You have N squared is equal to 2,801.5178. Take the square root of that, we get 52.9294. Write that down here. This is my side Q, it's opposite that. I'm going to change this side S to side P. We know that side Q, this length is really 52.9294. I'm going to write that in here, which I'm going to call this side Q now instead of side N. This triangle JPQ. The sine of Q over side Q is the same as the sine of P over side P, which gives me the sine of Q, because we don't know what Q is, over side Q, which is 52.92294, is the sine of 100 over 60.1304. I'm going to cross multiply the 52.9294. That gives me 52.9294 times the sine of 100 divided by 60.1304. Run that through the calculator, and you get sine of Q is equal to 0.8669. Take the inverse sine of both sides. So Q is the inverse sine of 0.8669, which is 60.1 degrees. And that is it for question number 2. Have a good day.